Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and today I'm bringing you Train Sim World 2020 and we're here at Paddington Station. We're going to look at the Great Western and we're going to do one of the small routes. Now, we can pretty much do any one we want, but I think what we're going to do is the small service to Reading. The commuter service, the smaller trains, and then we'll move up to the bigger class. So here it is. This is the Great Western, cool little train. Now I know this game has been out for quite a while. I picked it up on the Steam sale, to be honest with you. That's why I'm now putting it on the channel, as I do like all kind of simulation games. Now we could take that one, but no, we'll take the smaller one. I know. Why are you in my seat? There we go. We've kicked her out. Oh.
Train is a semi-stopping service to Slough. Get things set up, ready for departure. We'll be heading out shortly.
Okay, so let's get her turned on. Let's put the master key in. We'll put the reverser into neutral. We do need to unlock the doors. Sorry, let me put this into forward. Headlights, okay, it's telling us how to do it, but we know how to do it anyways, but yep. Headlights day. And we are loading our passengers, which is good. Pretty much good to go. We have company today. We kicked her out of her driving seat. She's going to be making sure that we our training has gone to plan. Train lighting off. We'll put the lights on. The heat on too. We don't need the demister on. We've got our fan. Cab light on. We don't really need it on. It's a bit of a dark day, but it's not that dark. I think we're pretty good. We're just waiting for our passengers to load and we should be ready to hit the rail, hopefully. Just remember all the buttons are. What's this? Emergency override. Okay, so we're pretty much good to go. We've got to wait till 1946. We're making our commuter service off to Slough. From Paddington, as you can see, the nice station that we're in here. Oh, our lady's left us. Why did you leave us? But look, Paddington Station's pretty cool. We could have taken one of these longer trains, but no, I'm quite happy with what we picked for our first one. I haven't done too much on the training of the game. I've done a few of the first little bits that you kind of get to go forwards and backwards. So we'll just kind of see how it all kind of plays out and how it kind of goes. Okay, so we're 44. Maybe we should get a nice picture of this. This is where we'll be going from Paddington to Slough. What do you reckon? I think we will. That should do it. We've got our picture. 1 minute to departure, so look, we should get in. Nobody's sitting in first class. Nobody even on the bloody train. Anyways, look, we'll get back in. We'll take our seat. We'll be prepared now. Close door. And door release. Okay. Let's get in our seat. We're nearly ready to shut the doors. We're in forward. We're on. We have our emergency brake on. I think we're good to go. Now I won't be looking down and using controllers manually like this. I'll be using the keyboard, so we'll be keeping pretty much a straight face all the way forward until we stop. Oh, okay. Hello. You've come back to see us. Fair enough. 10 seconds to go, and we can shut these doors on this side. Let's ring the guard bell twice. He should be happy for us. We've got the green light. Let's get into 2. We're in forward, and off we go. I'd already done that. Don't know if that's now going to mess up the game. There we go. There we go. We head out of Paddington Station. Try and fit in. There we go. Much of the controllers as we can. We can pick up the speed here a little bit. We'll go on to 4. We'll put it up to 5. It's quite a slow exit out of Paddington. I think our first stop is Ealing Broadway. Could be wrong, but I think it's Ealing Broadway. We'll throw it up to 6. Let's just get up to our 30 as quick as we can. I think at 9:55 we are due at our next stop. Pick up the speed nicely, 31 miles an hour. We'll be cutting it off now in a second. We can hit about 40 here. 36. There we go. And we're going to set us to coast with all the trains coming in. Pretty cool. Love all the sound effects. I think Dovetail done a really good job of this game. It was a good tussle out of this of Train Sim World or, you know, the Train Simulator. Went for this one. I think I made the better option. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this too. If you are enjoying this, please make sure you do hit that like button. It's really important for the channel to help our channel grow. And subscribe down below as well. Like I have said before, as we will be doing a face reveal at 1,000 subscribers. So that is your challenge. We're doing pretty well. We're growing quite nicely. And there should be a bit of a giveaway at the 1,000 subscriber mark as well. We're driving under the speed limit. Everyone's happy. How's our... Oh. Did she go? Maybe she went out to check the passengers. Let's have a little view outside. We're leaving Paddington. Pretty cool. Check the back. Very small train, only 3 carriages. I don't actually think there's anybody... Oh, we need to get back in because we do need to stop. Take that off a little bit more. Might be because of that train. Take it easy, we're only doing 28 miles an hour. A bit messing around on the outside and now we have a red signal. Okay, so 300 yards. So what we'll do, we'll put braking on, bring us down to 20. That's an easy stop now. Might go yellow or green before we get there. I think I was dreaming that that was going to happen. Braking 1. There we go. Full service brake on. And we just have to wait. Hopefully we'll get a nice green light very, very soon. Obviously there must be another train on the line. There we go. So we're up to orange. Throttle free. It should give us a nice smooth pull off. Once we get to about 10 miles an hour, we'll pick it up. Or there we go. Full speed ahead. Okay, so we are due Ealing Broadway at 9:55. Keeping time in this game is pretty difficult, especially when you're like myself, not very good at the game. But we are trying our best. Must admit, when I was younger, when I was a little kid, train driving, this was probably my dream job when I was a child. I used to have all those Hornby play sets. I used to love all that kind of stuff. I used to love trains. So we're up to 40 miles an hour now. Got a yellow signal, which means we're okay. Should still be picking up speed. Okay, 5. Okay, full throttle now. We are allowed to open the taps. Make our way. We've got 3.6 miles to Ealing Broadway. So with it, picking up speed, nice cruise. We're at full speed. It's a pretty slow train. I know it is a commuter train, but it is a pretty slow train. Let's Nice diesel engine. Storming along. Oh, it looks like my passenger's come back. Come back? He has come back. What are you doing, woman? You are strange. So we're keeping an eye on the signal. Signal's still yellow, so we're cleared to go through. Don't know what yellow means. Is it caution or I'm not too sure. The train coming back now, probably from Slough. We're 6 miles away. Now the good thing with these little commuter trains, they slow down fairly quickly, so we should be able to keep the speed going into the station. Probably is the hardest part is getting it right at the train stations, but as long as we get into Ealing Broadway on time, that's pretty much all I'm worried about. We probably are going to have to reduce our speed, probably down below 40 in a minute. I'd say it's going to make a nice jump down. So what I'll do, I'm just going to put us onto cruise, take the throttle off. Fairly certain we are going to have to reduce our speed. We keep an eye on the signs on the floor, something might give us an indication before. So if it's going to be anywhere, it's probably going to be here, 2 miles out. Cruise along nicely. It's 65 miles an hour. It's pretty rapid, to be honest with you. No, it didn't bring us down. We are going to go through this little station here. Not sure what this is. Where are we? Too fast. Couldn't even tell you. But no, we're not stopping here. We'll be stopping at the next one. Now we're allowed to go full speed. 1.3 miles away from our first station. We are allowed to go a lot faster if we want. 53. And maybe we could pick it up a little bit more. Still got 1.1 mile. Okay, we'll take the throttle off. Once we get to about 500.5 of a mile, we'll probably put the first set of brakes on. Okay, so we set the first brakes on now. That'll drop us down. It'll take us down to about 40. Be pretty happy with about 40 miles an hour as we make our approach. We'll take the brake off again. 49. Still got. Okay, we'll put braking back on again. Braking 1, bring us down to a nice gradual halt. 44, 42. Look, I think we're coming in at a nice speed here. We'll take the brake off again for a second. Say hello to the other train. I think I'm supposed to blow the horn maybe. Okay, back onto brakes. Quite a long approach. You don't realise how quick you can still go down here. We have no brakes on now. We are just in time in Ealing Broadway. Gonna throw the brakes on again. Throw the second load of brakes on. That'll bring us to a good halt here. And we can put the full service on. Drag it down a bit. And there we go. That's not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. So let's open the doors. There we go. We've released that. So we'll get out here at Ealing Broadway. Let's have a little look. Is our passenger still with us? Yeah, she's here. She's in charge. There we go. Here's our very first stop, Ealing Broadway. We got a bit of time to load our passengers. All looking pretty good. Just jump back in. At the door. There we go. Still with us. Anything happen? Am I doing okay? Loading the passengers does take a bit of time. We're getting there. Come on, if you're getting on this train, hurry up. Over a minute to load. Okay. Guard buzzer, I suppose. He's all happy. Throttle 1, throttle 2, throttle 3. Let's pull out nicely of the station. We go. Door prompts are no longer appearing. Okay, let's increase our throttle. We need to be at the next station at Southall at 10:01. 3 miles to go. He's still here with me. Let's make up some ground. Quite enjoying it. It's quite a relaxing experience compared to some of the other games. I love that I don't have to turn. Okay, so we're 3 miles out. We've got green signs straight ahead. We're driving under the speed limit. Yeah, it's very hard to break that speed limit. What's 90 kilometers? 60 odd miles an hour, isn't it? Anyways, full speed ahead. We're going through our next little station. Not sure where this one is, but we're going through it. Don't know what it is. Love the sound effects, they're so good, so realistic. So we just got up to 60 miles an hour. I'm probably just going to let us cruise at this. I don't see the need to be getting much faster than it. We are going to be slowing back down in 2.1 miles. .9 miles. We're going for another little station here. Can't see the names. Not quick enough. I should have researched the map maybe before. 10:01. Yeah, look, I think we're doing nicely for time. Says that we can actually go faster if we wish. I don't think this train has much more in it, to be honest with you. Pick up the speed until we get to the 1 mile mark. Oh, no Great Western just coming past us there now. Should have honked the horn. Okay, so we're 1 mile out. Reduce the throttle. I'm on throttle 1 now. Take the throttle off completely. Don't need to do much, I think, till we get about half a mile in. This train, like I said, has pretty decent actually brakes. You don't want to be coming in too slow, it takes too long. We're back on time with our schedule, which is good. I'm impressed with myself. Got 900 yards. Okay, so we'll put the first load of brakes on. Get down to 400, we'll put the next one on. You know what, I think 1 brakes from that point out is probably going to be enough. Next train just coming past. Yeah, look, I think we're going to slide lovely into this at the 1. I'm actually going to take the brakes off for a second. Brakes back on. Braking 2. Back to braking 1. And back to braking 2. Perfectly on time. Release the doors. Let's just see here now. We're in Southall. Look at that. Pretty realistic for the stations. Pretty happy with this. Oh. Great Western just thundering past. We're obviously doing the commuter service. You're still here with me? That's nice. People gonna get on this train or what? Wish the loading time was a bit quicker, but I suppose we're doing it at a realistic timetable. Next train's pulled in. I think he was a lot smoother than I am. Fair though, since this is my first kind of real full-on journey, I think I'm doing okay. I think. But you guys will let me know if I am or not. Okay, door shut. I think we're happy to go. Throttle 3. And off we go. Watch us pull out of the station. Oh. Another train there. Pretty cool. Okay, back inside. We are allowed to pick up this speed quite a lot now, so we're back up to 7. We're going to stop at Hayes and Harlington. Now this is not going to take very long. We're only about a mile, so as soon as we pick up our speed, we're going to be knocking the speed straight off it again. It expects us to be there at 5, so we do need to pick up the speed. Got about 2 minutes to we're allowed to do up to about 90 kilometers. Hayes and Harlington. Been a long time since I've done this route. .5 miles. So yeah, we're picking up speed nicely. We're picking up speed a bit more. I suppose this train's built for comfort, not really speed. Maybe it's not even comfort either. I suppose it's a commuter service. It's gets them as A to B as cheap as possible. Now we all know that the trains in England are not cheap. That is definitely a thing. Definitely not cheap. It's absolutely crazy prices. Okay, so we're up to 55. Going to reduce the throttle. There's absolutely no need now, as we're going to be coming straight back down on ourselves. Take the throttle off. And again, we're going to do the same. Once we get to about 500 yards or so, we'll start adding the brakes. I think that's working pretty well for this train. Apart from we have a red signal. Nope. Allowed us to keep going, so don't know why it did that. Okay, so throttle off. Only doing 39. It's not a bad speed. I think we can get down to a lot more yet. Maybe even 400 or so. Really hard to judge. Okay, braking 1 on. We're actually late coming into this station. Couple of seconds. Braking 2. I'm gonna brake too heavily because I want to get up to the green as best as we can. I think we can come in a lot faster. There you go. Hayes and Harlington, let's release the doors. Quick look outside. Any passengers coming on and off? No, no. There you go, Hayes and Harlington. Come on, station master, there's no one here, let me get out of here. Platform 3. You still here? I feel like I can hear the news or something. Oh, next train's coming in. Every time we seem to pull in, another train seems to pull in. There's a lot of trains going that way. Okay, so I want to get this button shut quickly because we need to get out of here. Okay, you happy? And off we go. Bottle 3. A couple miles an hour. That's it. We're gonna jam on the speed. There you go. Up to full speed. Next stop, West Drayton. Less than 2 minutes. I said I think we are a little bit behind, so try and get the speed up as quick as we can. We're on full speed. We don't want to fall too far behind. Again, as soon as we kind of pick up the speed, we'll be dropping the speed again. Driving under the speed limit. It's very hard to drive over the speed limit, isn't it? Have yellow warnings, but we're pretty good to go. 1.7 miles. I think we need to come in faster, so I think maybe even at 300 yards we can start applying the brakes. I think is going to be more than enough. It's a learning curve. All trains will be different, so it'll be funny when I drive another one. What I will do though is knock the speed down. There's no need now for the get any faster than 60. We'll come in nicely now. Let's see if we can get a bit of a faster approach stop than we did the last time. 0.7. Okay, it went from red to yellow. It doesn't matter because we will be stopping anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, braking 1 at this point I think is okay. Still coming in pretty hot, which we like. Braking 2 really cuts down the speed big time. Braking 2. Full service brake. Oh my god, that was perfect. Release the doors. 10:10 though, I think we're a minute behind. We get out at West Drayton. Here we go, West Drayton. Now there are things that I'm supposed to be trying to find and do, I think, as well. The signs and stuff. A lot of people getting off here, all the workers coming from London. Let's hop back in before we get told off. I think we're doing pretty well here. It's just the usual waiting. Waiting. Being a train driver is a pretty easy job, isn't it? I wouldn't mind doing this. Okay, so what we need to do now is we're going to be handy and if I press the right one, wouldn't it really? Okay, parking brakes off. I need to start remembering to do that while we're stood still, really, to be honest with you. Okay, so we're going to Ivor next. full throttle. Got less than 1.5 miles. Expect us to be there in less than 2 minutes. I'm not going to make that. We are literally falling behind, which is fine. I think it's the train's fault. It's not fast enough, or the loading of the passengers. One or the other. It's to be pretty slow. Anyways, we're on full throttle. We might make it. 13. I suppose we've got, what, 1 minute to get there now. It's maybe possible. Maybe. But we'll see how we do. 1.2 miles. I think we had a good approach at the last one, so it was about 400 even before I started pressing the original brakes, and we're up at 60 miles an hour. You know, I think that's the way you do. I think you have to come in a bit hotter than I was. That's probably why I'm behind. There's a lot of trains going the other way. Lots of trains. Maybe we should honk the horn. Beep beep. 0.9 miles. Still picking up speed. I think we're going to take the speed off it now. Throttle 1. Take the speed off. I think we're fine to have the speed taken off now. 0.6 miles. I think we're doing pretty good with this run. Okay, so 900 feet. Yards, I mean, not feet. Let's put the first load of brakes on. Take the brakes off again. 48, I think we're still coming in pretty fine. About 400 yards, we're going to cut it down. Braking 1. I think we're doing pretty good there. Braking 2. And we can go to full service. Look at that. Behind schedule a little bit. Oh. But I think that's still pretty good. We're in Ivor. Okay, what I am going to do is take the braking off down to 1. Let's go out, let's check Ivor out. Here we go, Ivor station. There you go, Ivor. Pretty big. Oh look. No, not do anything with that. There we go. We collected something. I suppose these are at every train station. There's probably supposed to be signs and whatever else. Oh, this train's coming in pretty hot. He's not staying by. Okay, look, back in. Back in our seat. I think we're ready to go. We will take the braking off. I don't think we're going to move anywhere. People are talking behind the door here. Okay, so we're good to go. Shut the doors. Buzzer on. Yeah, we're good. Langley at 17, so 2 minutes again. There's a lot of stops on this. Now we picked up the speed. It's straight on to 7. What we want. 1.5 miles. Again, a nice little short one. 17, 15. I don't think we're doing too bad. I'm a little bit behind on the schedule, but I think we're definitely coming in. If I was coming in faster at the beginning, I think we definitely would have done a lot better. Experience is going up nicely there. And this is my first time actually even doing the route. Very honest with you, my very first time. Don't know how many more stops we have. I wish there was like a little mini HUD we could bring up with the where we are on the route. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a button I don't know about. If there is, let me know in the comments down below if any of you are watching this and you know. That'd be good to know. Is there a way to bring up where I am? Okay, 17. We've got 1 minute. Still picking up speed. Under a mile to go. Langley as the next destination. So look, we might as well take off the throttle. Throttle 1. Don't think we're going to make it in the 30 seconds, so yeah, we're a bit behind. Okay, so we'll take off the throttle completely now. 51 is fine. Okay, braking 1. Braking 2. And full service. Right, braking 2 is going to bring us in nicely. And we get ready to release the doors. Doors are released. Take off all the brakes. Okay, so we are in Langley. Are we in Langley? Was it Langley? Oh, they fell onto tracks. Yep, so we're in Langley. Here we go. Hard to tell how accurate we are for the stations, but I'd say we're doing pretty good. I'd say I've done a very good job of this game. Back in the seat. Get ready to shut the doors and get going as soon as we can. Oh, okay, so we can. So we have Langley, and we're going to be at Slough, and then we're done. So we only have one more stop to make, and I think we did pretty well for timing. Very short journey. And we are good to go. Reverser is off for some reason. I must have clicked it. So up to 3. 22 to Slough, so we're only 4 minutes away. Well, the service might have gone all the way to Reading, but no, it's just the small commuter service, isn't it? So anyways, up to full speed. Let's have a look on the outside as we pull away from Langley. The graphics in this are amazing. I think I've done pretty well as my first ever go at being a train driver. Let me know if you guys have enjoyed this. 2 miles to go, and that is it. We are done. I think we've nailed down the pulling and pushing and the braking. 10:22, so it's given us plenty of time. So actually, we're going to make it on time. The engine's not sounding good though, is it? You're happy? I'm happy. Turn on the fan. 1.5. So we are looking pretty good. .2. That was quite a big station. Quite good to see how realistic it is to that. I used to live near Slough, so I know it quite well. Okay, so we might as well take off the throttle. Actually picked up some good speed, 63. Next train is coming by. Here's sound the horn. Is that what we were supposed to do in it? Okay, braking 1. Oh, we're coming all the way across. We're going to have our own little... We should be coming in a lot slower than that. My fault. Didn't know the pulling in scenario very well. 2 miles an hour. Shall we do our last pull in this way around? That we can't. Shame that I can't actually get in there. There we go. Let's unlock the doors and we are done for our very, very first journey. Let's release the doors. Apply the throttle to full service. Maybe I had the emergency one on. Okay, so we have been told to turn everything off and we are done.
Good work on that run. There are plenty more duties you can sign up to if you're interested.
That's it. Okay, so we can now come out of the train and look around, which we will do. If you're enjoying this content, please subscribe down below to the channel. If you'd like to see some more of this, please let me know. We've just done our first route from Paddington to Slough. We've done pretty well. I think we did pretty well. On time as well. A bit fast coming into Slough there, but you know, we'll learn, we'll get better. Hit that like button, comment down below if there's any tips you can help me with or any other journeys that you want me to do next. I can do any of them. I've got all the DLCs there as well, so I will leave it up to you guys. And other than that, for myself, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.